Kidd Kraddick in the morning.
The Showbiz Top 5.
Hey, this is Kellie Rasberry with your Showbiz Top 5 for Tuesday, July the 28th. Now, Kelly Clarkson says she fought really hard to keep her latest single, it's called Already Gone, from being released. She said the CD was already shipped out when she was listening to the radio and heard Beyonce's Halo. She's like, oh my gosh, our songs sound so much alike. So she immediately called Ryan Tedder, who co-wrote Already Gone with her and also wrote Halo for Beyonce. And she says, dude, how could you do that? The same backing tracks are on both songs. And Ryan told her, look, Kelly, I don't think people are going to be sitting in their bedroom saying Ryan Tedder gave Beyonce and Kelly the same track to write to. And she said, no, they're going to think that I ripped off Beyonce and it's going to make me look bad. So against her better judgment, the record label is going over her head and they are releasing the single without her blessing. So she's not really happy about that. Pretty much the day after she was dumped, Jessica Simpson had this company go to Tony Romo's place in Dallas, pack up 37 boxes full of her stuff, paid $19,000 to have it all shipped overnight back to LA. So she's done. No intentions probably of ever setting foot back on Tony's property. But just to make sure that doesn't happen, reportedly, according to Us Magazine, Tony had this note posted at the security entrance for the security at the gate to read, and it was a red alert. Red alert, mind you. Tony Romo's made some changes to his list of people allowed in. Jessica Simpson is no longer on the list and not approved for access. It's got a sting, if it's even true. Now, after a little more than 2 years together, Kim Kardashian and Reggie Bush have decided to go their separate ways. A source says it was a mutual decision. Their schedules just conflict so much. I mean, he's based in I just went blank, New Orleans, and she's, of course, based out of Los Angeles, and they're both just going in completely different directions. So they've given their 2-year romance about as much rope as it could handle, and it's finally over. And then also, number 2 story, Camilla Bell's reps confirmed that Joe Jonas and Camilla Bell are no longer dating. She's 22, he's 19. No really indication of what caused the breakup. I guess they just grew apart as well because there is no third party involved. And the rumor's actually been floating around for a few days because in their concert the other night in Detroit, Joe reportedly changed one of the lines in his song, the one he wrote for Taylor Swift, saying, I'm done with superstars, to I'm done with movie stars. So Joe and Camilla started dating about a year ago. They met on the set of the Love Bug video, and now it's just over. And then finally, if you have The Bachelorette on TiVo, you're just going to have to stop watching right now because I've got to talk about it. It is the #1 story in entertainment news today, and that's that Jillian picked Ed. The things that bothered me, I think Ed was probably the perfect choice for her, although I have a real serious problem with a man that cannot maintain eye contact when he's talking to you and professing all this love and asking for the dad's hand in marriage. The man could never look anybody in the eye. That's a big problem. But still, I think he was the right choice for her because from day one, she said all she cares about is getting the ring and the proposal, and Ed made it very clear that's what he was willing to do. Why did she have to let Kipton flat out finally tell her he loved her and stand there smiling at him the whole time before she says, oh, I'm in love with somebody else? And then poor Reed to have to come back and face that mess. But if she was so sure Ed was the right one, why did she even bother to debate whether she should take Reed back in the first place? So this is all very, shaky ground anyway they're all standing on. But Jillian did pick Ed. He dropped down to one knee. He popped the question with the most gaudy $60,000 Neil Lane ring I've seen in a long time. And I guess we'll find out more tonight when they have the big after the final rose ceremony on ABC. And we can talk about it some more tomorrow. And that's your Showbiz Top 5.